What's up, guys? BARRYGAMING here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and Adventure of the Brave 4.0 is here. Every time it's a little confusing because the way you actually do combat in this and all that other fun stuff gets a little bit tricky. So there is an interesting system to this time. It's just a quest system now, basically, because if we come on down to, I believe it's, where is it? No, we got 5 free coins there. Of course, we have, it's which one of these? Where is it? Not you. That's the exchange. There it is right here. We have the celebration commission, which is going to be one of the other ways we get adventure coin besides what we showed you a little bit earlier tonight, the joyful Q&A. These are the main things you need to do as a free-to-play player, and the way to obtain points is pretty straightforward. Number one, spending gems. It doesn't matter what you're spending them on, but you do need to spend them. Start 1 5-star and above quest. That one is pretty easy, especially if you're an account that's just kind of like holding on to stuff. Not a wishing fountain. What am I doing? I need to go to the tavern. I need to do team quests. And I just need to start a bunch of these. We just got to get a bunch of the 5-star ones or higher just going. Doesn't matter how many of the tokens you have. What you need to do is this right here. And actually, I don't know if I have enough of them just yet. I feel like that's probably enough, at least 10 of them. That's going to net us a lot of gems, which is nice, but most importantly, that's going to actually give us the points we need here. Now, we also need to do 10 soul awakenings. Now, that's something I was not prepared to do. I actually don't know if we need to do those just yet, so I'm going to hold off because I didn't do the math on this. The math on this event is really, really wonky. Spending gems, though, I need to spend, what, 20,000 gems, and the thing I'm probably just gonna do here is like spend 20,000 gems on the ticket event. I think for me that's probably the play here. How many gems do I actually have to do? 400, right? I'm just gonna get 400 tickets. I don't know if I'm gonna use them or not necessarily, but again, this is just an easy way to spend those because yeah, that nets you both of these done here. Now that's gonna get you 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 of these right here. So in total, that's going to net you 75 in the main event here between the joyful quiz, the free relay, all that stuff. And I'm going to show you guys why this gets wonky. In this event, when you need to deal damage, and you can kind of pick which one you want to do here as well. When you pick when you're dealing your damage, it's different for each one of them. And there's also this interesting like confusion degree that goes on as well. So we'll be talking about that when we do like the entire event, because it has this thing where it's like actual gem consumption equals 800 plus the confusion. It's really, really weird. We'll get to that when we're full clearing this. But yeah, you can see there's multiple options here. The first time through, you have to only pick between options 1 and 2. So that's something you're going to want to do. The first stage, pretty simple. You just pay 30 and you get to move on. Once you get to the second stage, this is where it gets a little bit interesting if I remember correctly. The second stage here actually ended up being the boss and not the chest. So, oh, I guess it lets you completely skip this event. That is intriguing. So that's interesting. It just like it's locked, which is interesting. I guess maybe this stage randomly appears, and if that's the case, can I do that during preview? Did it matter which one I did, maybe? Wait, can I do both of these? No, you can't. It's only in the preview stage. So maybe I kind of messed this one up because usually this one's pretty good because you can get the money and then move on to the next stage a lot faster. Whereas this one here, you're kind of SOL. I feel like this might mean this event is kind of worse. Suddenly a brutal, it's just weird how this one worked out. Typically, you'd move on to this one and then you start purchasing stuff in this chest here and you could move on. But this one, yeah, I guess it's interesting. So this one is a battle, and basically what you have to do is go through and pay 3 coins to do a hit. But you'll notice these coins do a different amount. That hit was 6. That one was 5. You can high roll and hit 6 every single time. And it seems like we're doing actually pretty dang good here. That time we did 7, 6 hit again there, 5 there. I think it does like anywhere between 5 and 7. So if you get to the higher number, like 7, and then we hit 7 again, that's going to save you some coins. Otherwise, that's going to be a little rough. So it seems like this is the confusion here. And yeah, it looks like it is jumping all around the stages. That is not something we've typically had in the past. What that does mean is, you actually get some options that like sublimation and everything. What it means here is it seems like you're not going to be able to high roll, because previously you could technically hit the cash that you need and move on very, very quickly if you got lucky in past events. It looks like this one is not going to roll that way, which means we do need to finish out this event right here, I believe, to get these additional 10 coins. And I think that, oh no, actually that puts us at under. So in this event, it looks like we're only netting ourselves 20 of these for 20,000 gems and a joyful quiz. I guess that's not the worst thing in the world. Like, it's not crazy bad. It's kind of weird that we're jumping around here, and I don't remember it saying that in the beginning here. It says, during the adventure, you'll encounter a strange merchant. Exchange items 10 times to unlock the next stage. That actually is different. So I guess what they also changed here is this merchant here. You have to purchase everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Previously in older versions, you only had to buy like 3 things. And if you high rolled the banknotes here, you were sitting pretty. So I guess there's really no cheap way to go about this. Some rewards include the pixel banknotes, which are going to be used in the sale. After completing all endings, you can also visit Lut's random treasure chest to exchange for additional rewards as well. So this one's really weird. So in this battle here, you're gonna deal anywhere between 5 and 7 damage on this hit here. On stage 4, which is this one, it looks like you're gonna do anywhere between 6 and 8, and then stage 6, which is this one, it has more HP, but you're gonna do anywhere between 7 and 9. This is really, really weird. So this one here, you just need the flat coins, but if you don't have the coins, you're out of luck. And like I said, you only have 10 more at your disposal here. Of course, you can get the treasure and stuff like that, which is cool. And if we take a look, oh, that's not where the button is anymore. I'm so used to muscle memory being right there. You'll notice we have the Festival 2026. This is the first treasure here. This is for the Void campaign and the campaign. So this is actually one you probably want to do. I would just bite the bullet, grab some hero copies. Like for me, I'm just going to grab a bunch of you. We're just going to do 10 awakenings. We're not going to do any more than that. We're just going to do pretty much the bare bones here. Get some of our heroes spawned out. That should be plenty. We'll do a 10 shot right here, actually. Nah, we'll just do regular soul awakening. We'll do these here. And we'll go, actually, no, we'll do all Sun Wukong. Let's see if our luck holds up. We do have any awakenings. A C+, that is not needed to be used. So awaken all, it's 1,000 contract starry gems and 20,000 gems. But yeah, I don't know if this is necessarily worth it. I think it's worth it for the treasure. Simply put, I think the treasure is definitely worth it. I don't think it's worth doing it for the main event, but I guess if that is pretty irrelevant at this point, it doesn't matter whatsoever. So yeah, as far as the event goes, that's going to net us the last result, which again gives us that, but it's not enough to actually move on. You would have had probably the highest high roll of like all 7s to actually get this done. So not amazing. This basically means as a completely free-to-play player, you can get 2 of these done. However, if you do go the route of spending, which we'll probably cover tomorrow, it might be worthwhile. And that's a big might here. Sublimations, I mean, it would have been amazing to get one of these here, to be honest, but skipping to that feels weird. And I'm guessing it has to do with the confusion degree. I'm sure it has to do with the order that you're going in. Getting to the ending is really big because it has all those amazing things. And you can see it depends on your confusion level, how many gems the final chest is going to take, which means also, if you're spending, you don't need to spend gems elsewhere. It's a really weird event, really quirky. We'll dive into it a little bit more, but yeah, I mean, as far as free to play goes, 20,000 gems, 1,000 contract starry gems, you get 20 banknotes, you get some extra ones that are kind of just left over. It's so weird. So weird how this worked out. Yeah, I mean, it's cool because it's free, but I think the best part about this event, honestly, is the fact that everybody is getting these 3. I gotta craft them. Hold on. I gotta craft them first. The fact that we're getting all 3 of these completely for free. 2% more all damage dealt in a lot of different game modes beyond just Void campaign and campaign. Holy damage and attack and HP beyond just the flat stats. So I do think it's worth going in on this completely free to play. Let me know what you guys are gonna do. That is kind of like my bare bones free to play run through. Again, probably tomorrow I'm gonna show you guys all the contract starry gem purchase options out there for you guys, and then I'll probably do the rest of the event after the weekend. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.